Hi, my name is Ray, and today I'm going to be kind of commentating as we go over this fast video of me animating an Ollie, just so that everybody can kind of see what I do to animate these flip tricks and other skateboard moves that I animate. Now, this is a really simple one, but it'll just give you the idea for like what basic stuff I got to do. First, I start by having a character that's rigged to just a simple biped, and he has a couple of helpers attached to him. He has one that's attached to the center of his hip, or that the center of his hips is attached to, and then the skateboard that he has is attached to a helper, so I can have another control for its rotation without actually having to move the skateboard, so that it won't flip and spin all weird like it did in my first couple of animations. And so yeah, whenever I move the big helper, the skateboard moves because those helpers are linked together. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of, I'm going to select all the bones for the biped only, and I'm going to put a bunch of frames on basically like the key spots where the most important poses are going to be. And he already has a standing up, like riding on his skateboard pose, because that's just how I saved his character model. So now I'm going to go in to frame 40 and go and do the crouch pose. And I got to make sure that that looks good from all angles. So before I started, I made sure that I had several different cameras bound to the character's main helper dummy, and had them just sort of face all different angles, because if your character looks good, the pose looks good from all different angles, then your animation will probably look good from all different angles. When I go in and do the feet, and just make sure that I usually put a couple of little proxy keys in between where like movement's going to be, because I don't like to change the easing curve, but I want the certain moves to be snappy and other moves to be kind of, eased, I guess. And then I just mess with the arms a little bit on that Ollie pose. The actual Ollie pose doesn't have to change much from the standing up pose, just really where the feet are and a little bit of the alignment of the hips. And you just keep making sure that his weight is centered over the board in all poses, and your animation will kind of begin to look nice on its own. Now I got to go in and kind of fine-tune the arms and whatnot. This unfortunately kind of cuts off before I really finish the animation, so probably this is about 30 minutes of work, got shortened into about 3 minutes, and probably spent another 20-30 minutes on this animation. But you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing and how I do it. And what's good about the way I do it is that any animation that I make like this is, in the end, just a still biped animation, so it can all be used for an animation rig for a game, and I can save all of those as .bip files. But right now we basically come to just about pay dirt with this Ollie, and you can see that I'll show you kind of everything one by one as after this is over. We put those arms down to kind of show him reacting to getting in the air. But there you see the helpers, and then now you can see that's just what his biped does in slow motion, and then this is the whole animation. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I will post another probably how to animate skateboarding video soon. Thank you.